saying that as a DM, like, there is the chance you would lose Oriana.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like
Just like today, like except this time the Lord Seeker, it wouldn't be the Lord Seeker, it'd be someone else, and they wouldn't have any restraint.
Even deadlier?
It would actually be deadly. You guys were never in any danger of being divinely annihilated. You guys were in danger of getting your ass handed to you by the specters that show up, sure, but you guys weren't in any danger of, like, the gods came down and shot lightning at you and you died instantaneously. No, that was never...
Okay.
That's annoying.
Here's something
That
That was
a
my
threat.
deciding factor.
That was never a threat.
Here's something that
Or an
Oriana wanted to
actual
like
threat.
ask, like pretty much the group. So I'll just put it there now. Of just like, if you were in her position, what would you do in this case? Because like her entire life got flipped upside down and then some. Like, what would you do if that was you?
Purge.
Well, if death was on the table, then get a handler and find your way around it.
I mean, yeah, and
Even with death on the table, Sajar would say purge.
Purge.
Around it.
That's it. Head should be your own, mate.
Ironic coming from Anushka.
I know, right?
No, it makes perfect sense coming from Anushka. She would be the one to support that the most.
Hollow Regent being in your head, drinking a cup of tea, it falls through his non-existent mouth, through his non-existent torso, and spills on the ground.
Yeah, and it's just like, you're gonna pay some fucking rent!
And then he says, you what, mate?
I birthed you. I don't pay rent.
Gross.
You exist because of me, alright? I don't pay rent, child.
Get out of my fucking head.
Oh, when you put it like that, because the peace sign fades away.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're talking about.
That would be like a perfect situation, actually. If that could happen.
Skavola would bring up the
But,
Lord Seeker if you want to check her integrity.
If you want some time to think about this, Garth, we
This is true.
could sort out some Duvro stuff now, because it seems like we have some of that to sort out. And then
Yeah.
you can take the week to think
We're not
about
leaving
it.
right away anyway, so yeah, actually, that's a good
Yeah,
point.
you guys.
I can go into a hyper narrative mode because I don't know what, like, unless you guys have something specific you want to sit down and do a scene for, which is fair.
Just the one thing.
What would that be?
The crafting of the personal item.
Ah, yes. Naru and Mr. Yarsh have, having been given a bit of preemptive heads up on what you're thinking, have already set up the materials for you, as well as the, fabrication. All that's left is your craftsman's hand in finishing up the details.
I would ask Amber if she's willing to help me.
Fine.
If you don't want, like, you will get to know me in ways that Redane doesn't even know me.
She quirks an eyebrow at that. Okay, color me intrigued.
I think this will make sense as you see the item being completed, but what I am about to do is infuse myself, my story up until this point, into the item that I'm making. It will have...
And how am I involved in that?
That's what I need you to help me with. The things I have felt up until this point. The things I have been through up until this point. Is what I'm infusing this item with.
I don't know if I'm that good.
I think you are that good.
I can ask my friend who's teaching me. He probably has an idea for it.
I have faith in you, Amber. I think you can do it.
Alright, fine. So she goes to deal your emotions.
Yes.
Except this time she's trying to not just grab it into herself. She's actually trying to make something or something more physical than metaphysical with it. Oh boy. Alright, Amber. Show me what you got. She has an advantage that she has in her pockets. Oh, it's fucking trash! She rolled a 3 on an advantage, bro. The first one wasn't that one.
Can I give my inspiration?
Your bardic or your actual?
No, my actual.
Sure.
Okay, take it. Don't roll
What she
bad.
gets, what she gets like another nat one. 19 though, but that's way better.
Hey.
Oh, 36, damn.
It takes a lot out of her. Mostly because like she sort of has to like sift through, or not sift through, be bogged down through your memories as like you go through it. Take her through the tour of a lot. Like it's a lot.
It is a lot.
What to you would feel like probably like a whole day. Same for her. It's only like fucking like 5 minutes. But eventually, you do finish out catching yourselves back at present. And when you both come to, she has in her hand like this, not coin pouch because it makes it sound like there's a pouch there, but like a cluster, like a pile of coins in her hands that all glow various different colors. And instead of like the normal provincial mint that they have, like, you know, coins would have on them, they're scaled, like small scaled. I can't believe I just did that.
I knew you could do it. Well done.
I feel fucking sick. Well, here you are. Oh, God.
Thank you. So I take the coins that she's given. I take the little pieces that have been prepared. And then I use fabricate to assemble.
Hey, fabricate, let's fucking go for a spell. Passing time 10. Okay, I thought it was the inverse for some reason. I guess that makes sense. You begin assembling all the components.
Oh, hello.
You assemble your heart, so to speak. Well, semi-literally.
I guess I could describe this for the group members. So what he's making is this. It's the heart about the size of 2 fists put together. It's a topaz, so it's like this yellowish or a citrine.
It's anatomically accurate heart.
Anatomically, accurate heart. And the exterior, which has been gilded with black gold, but there are holes every so scattered across the heart, here and there, so it looks like a glowing ember. And on the first page, because this heart, you can open it up like a book. And the first page is a scene depicting a campfire the night he first met Isadora. And the scene itself is inlaid with like powdered silver for the sand dunes, black gold for the skyline to complete that nighttime ambiance. And the emotions that went into this page are the joy and the romantic magnetism between 2 people. The second page is a depiction of Sajar's first encounter with Redain. You have Redain coming down a road with a mounted retinue, and Sajar standing over the remains of a failed ambush. And this page is infused with sort of the excitement of meeting an equal and the promise of a budding friendship. The third page that opens up is a scene that you will all recognize if you were to look at it. It's the battle against the Enlighteners. It's the condition of the party members rendered in brutal honesty in the aftermath of that fight, with all of the wounds, all the exhaustion taking a central focus. And the feelings that go into this page is the bittersweet triumph of uncertain victory, and Sajar's resolve to be better, to be more, and to protect. The fourth page, the second to last one, is a to scale fort, but it's made of pillows. So it's in the scale of a real fort. And on top of the battlements are all the members of the River Company, including Brendan and Alessander. And the sort of central emotion to this page is camaraderie. And then you have the fifth and the final page. It's a depiction of Sajar alone, facing away from the page. So you'll be looking at his back, his silhouette. And he's standing in the middle of a blank page, except for 4 corners. Occupying one corner, top left, is an illuminated city. Top right is an expressionless mask. On the bottom, you have a woman in a red hat that you would now recognize because you've seen her, as Isadora, on the left. And then on the right-hand side, you would see a man with a sword that wields itself. You guys would be, that's Redain. And here, you have this page laden with the weight of a heavy heart, deeply rooted love, and the agony of being pulled in 4 directions. And a last sort of closing detail about the heart. If you just hold it when it's closed, you would be struck with this pensive urge to introspect and a profound directionless yearning that you can't put your finger on why you're feeling that way.
I think a lot of the River Company, if they were to hold this item, would probably be reminded of darker days.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Thank you for helping me make this. This would not be possible without you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Hey, do you want to see? Show her the item.
I think I have a good look at it. You've sort of been holding it for like a minute straight.
Oh. I still have no idea what to make for Alessander.
Maybe something for his holster.
Good idea.
You know, I might be a thief, but I still don't think I like shiny stuff as much as you.
That would be difficult. I do like my shiny things.
I'll save a stash for you and Cutthroat's Keep.
That's what I like to hear.
Thanks, by the way.
For what?
Going along with what I was trying to do.
Isn't that what friends do?
I just don't know if I'm friends with everyone.
Well, fair enough.
I mean, I've already said my piece to America and Tolis. Redain too, but... we lost Lambert and Redain in the span of a few days. I know Redain's not dead. I know Lambert's not actually dead. Whatever. But, you know.
The loss is no less real.
Yeah.
No, I get it. I'm actually glad we failed the trial. It opened my eyes.
It was pretty rough watching you guys get roasted, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, everybody could use a good roasting every now and again, I suppose. But,
You know, I talked with the Lord Seeker before the trial today. I didn't know it was him, but it was just some guy.
What about?
About... she starts chuckling to herself. About how ruthless you gotta be to get things done. And I could see...
had a thing or two to say about that.
It definitely explains the trial. Give me some things to think about.
Yeah, that's true. I think that there are many ways to make a lot of things. And the best way is the way that works for you.
Thanks.
Again, thank you for helping me with this. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks for pushing my limits.
Well, let's not make this happy.
Well, actually, I had a question.
All right, I'm all ears.
That feeling when you're with Isadora,
Yes.
is that what all love feels like?
I don't think that there is one way to love. I think that for me, yes. Yes, it is.
That's a non-answer.
Let me put it to you this way. Regardless of the outcome, regardless of whether I have a happily ever after, if it's even reciprocal, that feeling will stay with me for as long as I breathe.
Right.
For
She
me,
stands up.
love is wanting what is best for the other person, even when it hurts you.
She gets a sort of perturbed look on her face.
A balanced relationship is when you want it for each other. But I don't know how it is for most people. I am, after all, a little different in the sense that I have draconic influences as well as being, what did Blair say? Asima.
Well, thanks, I guess.
I've also lived much longer than you have, Amber.
You're not that much older than me.
Mm-hmm. That's what you think.
Whatever. I'm gonna go take a walk and think of some stuff then. I'll catch you guys later, I guess. Maybe introduce you guys. Huh?
One last word of advice.
What is it?
If what you feel for Anushka is different from what you felt from this, that does not mean that your love is any less real or any less true. It just means it's different. It takes work and time for it to get like that. I point to the item. The real question, Amber, is are you willing to work for it? Again, you don't have to answer me. That's an answer for yourself.
I'll need to
Maybe
think on
eventually
it.
for Anushka.
I'll think on it.
You do that.
You enjoy your really weird heart jewelry.
Yes, I think I will. Thank you.
Amber leaves the shop, and you have the hot mission accomplished.
All right, I'm gonna try because
That thing probably weighs like freaking like I don't know. I don't have a measure here. Like several pounds.
it would be heavy. This much gold, this much. I guess the gemstone is the bulk of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say the gems are probably heavier than the gold.
Depends on the density of the gem. I'd have to look that up.
You
but
have
yeah,
fun with that. I'm not gonna figure that out.
Like on the way out, I'd show
Wait,
Noru and what's his name?
Mr. Yarsh.
Mr. Yarsh, the final product, so that they get a chance to see it.
Mr. Yarsh is quite proud of the product. He thinks it is a magnum opus, especially because it's magic. Naru thinks, there could be improvements here and there.
Yes, makes
She
sense.
thinks putting more magic into it, so that's lighter might help. Maybe have it
Wouldn't have
blend into
happened
some
with
sort of
either of
Ferromancy tattoo over your chest, so that you always have it but can pull it out at any point.
Wait, you can do that?
Uh-huh. Oh my
The
god.
tattoo thing, you can do that?
Mm-hmm. It takes a lot of work, and it requires some. If it's something specific to him, it would maybe take some attunements and some extensive amount of samples on the patch. She gestures at like centrality, the sternum of the chest, just to get an idea of how readily your body would take to it. But not impossible.
I don't know what our travel itinerary looks like right now, but I'll get back to you on that.
I would say, and this is probably something you've learned from Naru working with her for several days now. She doesn't really have she has a concept of money. She doesn't have the concept of saving money.
Yeah.
So when she talks about all this fancy Magio Ferromancy, jewelry, yeah, it's probably possible if you have the coin for it.
Fair enough. Very fair.
Then that
okay, so we
is
didn't
your
talk about this.
heart item.
Yes. So we didn't talk about this, but I'm gonna what I think Sajar would try, because this is how he understands his bond with Shimandrax. In the same way that his weapon is a part of the covetous arsenal, that's what he would try to do. He would try to inter the heart into the arsenal.
Oh, let's go crack open the wording.
Technically not a weapon, though I suppose you could whack somebody.
Yeah, you could in theory bludgeon someone with it, yes. It would be a melee weapon worth at least 1 silver, because it's probably worth lots of silver. Let me see, where is Go of Ward and Truth? There it is. There's the document. Please tell me they didn't fix the UI. Thank God. I would say yes, you can, because towards the beginning or the middle rather, of the beginning paragraph, it does talk about having a horde of your own tied to your infused bloodline. So I guess, this would count. Even if it's not a weapon horde, it is still a part of the horde. So I'd say, especially something as sentimental as this. So I would say yes.
Awesome. Then that's what he would do after he shows the group. Hey, look, I made something. Show them. And then
he made an anatomically correct gold heart. Something out of an evil fairy tale.
Very interesting. What the fuck?
Oh, it opened. So here, look, see.
It open? What?
Yeah, does your heart open?
I don't think that's anatomically correct.
But yours doesn't.
I don't think so.
Maybe you're just doing it wrong. Here, let me see.
No, you can no.
Pulls out like a Bowie knife.
Alright, let me get a good look at it.
So it's something my mother said. I am trying to deepen and strengthen my bond with Shamandrax. She said that one of the ways I might be able to do that is to make something personal. A tribute. I thought about it, and this is something that only I could make. Obviously, I had a lot of help. Amber helped me with the... oh, if you're holding it, what you're feeling, yeah, that part I got help with from Amber. And Mr. Yash and Naru, obviously, had a hand in the preparation of the materials and all of that, so not a solo effort by any means. credit where it's due. Oh, Silas, here, look. I think you might enjoy this page. And I show them the pillow fort.
They adore it.
It does have a magical emotional weight, as you have in your paws. Let's see, before, or as Dorky is going, I want to bring this up. So next week, we'll be down Kirsty, correct?
Yeah.
And then the week thereafter, we'll be down Dorky. As
Oh boy.
positive there in chat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so it would be.
Comic-Con, eh?
Ooh.
Which one is it?
London.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Fucking throwing shade there, Kirsty? What the fuck?
No, I thought shit, but I'm like, okay, it's a big one. I'm jealous.
So if that's the case,
Hmm.
Yeah, 'cause
Dorky,
I
you're free
want
to
to-
sign off, by the way. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
free to sign off. I'm
Okay.
just wondering what the next couple
Bye.
sessions are gonna look like.
Okay. Night, guys.
Bye.
Good
Bye.
Stand up.
Dorky.
Yeah, so I'm not wondering what the next couple sessions are gonna look like.
Yeah,
'Cause,
I was
like,
gonna
I don't
say
mind
as well,
playing if
'cause-
we're down to player. Like, I don't mind.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because there's some stuff I wanted to do anyway that we could maybe just say I'm off doing next week if we're still in Devros. So
In
Well,
Helltown.
Well, what would that?
Helltown, yeah.
What would that entail?
Well, she wanted to sort of explain to Shubin that he's not coming with us for obvious reasons, and like who the cloaked figure was and all that.
I hope you guys
Either
speak with
through
Dev.
a letter or through which is obviously going to get somebody else to write, and then like, or just go up and see him in person. And also she wanted to talk to Amber, because she's running away. So
I feel like you need to have that talk with Amber, though.
I mean, yeah. But it's just so there's a reason why she's not there, if that makes any sense.
Tell you what.
Hmm.
You can do that. But there'll be something associated with it. She's going to show you how different the group is to her friends.
Okay.
And she'll take you on a, so to speak, ride along with them.
Yeah.
Allow me
Like
to send you their art, then.
Who's just gonna witness a fucking murder?
I know, right?
I
Like
mean,
a ride
if
along
someone,
as
if
a-
someone gets murdered, then that's on them.
Oh,
Like, they
fine.
shouldn't have been in the way.
Hmm.
Scrupulous.
No. So as much as I'd prefer to do it in person, it's like, keep it moving and all that, so...
Here, I'll send you... Oh, I was about to send that to Alec. That'd be awkward. So, you have seen... You've seen this one already.
Oh, yeah,
You've seen her already.
yep.
That's great to me as well. There is also... This one. There is also... Oh, that's not crap, right? This one. And then
Okay.
there's also this one.
Well, that's a rogue if I ever fucking saw one.
That's fucking crazy, isn't it? They're all rogues. To
Oh,
some
well,
degree.
okay. Yeah,
To some
yeah.
degree.
So we know they look like a rogue.
Nani?
Just a box of pencil knives.
Nani the fuck?
But yeah, if you want to talk about her leaving and stuff like that, she'll say sure, but only after you do you tag along on a mission with them. She's pretty confident you can keep it.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Congratulations, then. You have agreed to go on a guild mission. Which may
Expanding
or may
horizons
not
and all that.
involve blatant breaking of the crime and thievery and murder.
Yeah, I mean,
This is fine, smile.
yeah, she's murdered enough already. Like, what's a little bit more? Just a different context, right?
Yeah,
He was going.
It's fine. So yeah, that'll be new next session, and then the session thereafter will be done dorky, but I think we should be fine. So next session, it won't be a short session next week because you're fucking here.
I know, I'm gonna be in sunny Spain. Fuck yous all.
You get sunburned.
I probably will. I'm gonna have factor 50 on. I'm still gonna get sunburned. That's how pale I am.
Every 50 minutes, reapply. Wear a hat.
I hope a bull gores you.
Oh,
It
that
didn't
hat
help
never
her,
leaves my
actually.
head.
Course.
Oh my
Say
god.
bored,
Wasn't your
bull.
scalp still burned after I left?
Get
Oh,
a
yeah.
parasol.
Oh yeah.
It's
Still toasty.
so yeah. There's that, and then you and I could have the actual discussion at some later point via text of what makes Amber tick, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so I explained it, and then everyone else has their time in Duvros. But then it's still a point of like what happens, so you guys are going to Sofo next. Lord Treyarch definitely has the coordinates for Sylph Wall. He would just need to notify someone ahead of time so that he's sending people through. Because if you don't, that's how you get shot immediately by security. Damn devil's teleporting in again.
Also, we should probably bring Travis and his crew.
Yes.
Then there's also the arrangements of going from Sylph Wall. Do we know anybody there that could... Do we have any contacts that could arrange for transport away from Sylph Wall after?
I'm sorry, what?
Renee probably does. For transportation out of Sylphwall, once we go in there, I guess fix the problem of Oriana, and then when we want to leave.
Well, you guys could just teleport again.
True.
Because Lord Treyarch isn't going to send you to someone that... Well, I guess he could totally do that, but he's not going to because he's a man of ethics, of, send you to someone that can just teleport you back to him, or to wherever you guys are trying to go next.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense then. Then we have a travel plan.
The free marchers can go if you guys. They need to go to Sylphwall. To be fair, they're not trying to go to Vindacia though. Actually, no, they wouldn't accompany you. Fuck that shit. They're just gonna it's fucking faster to go where they're going by themselves. Never mind. So there's that. Oh man, going to Vindacia. You guys probably aren't gonna do a whole walk around of Vindacia. If I'm being honest, you guys are probably gonna be kept pretty tight locked. Because Scholastica be like that.
Were you guys expecting to be like in
Actually-
manacles effectively the entire time?
No, not Matt. Well, now I'm wondering, how, if you guys are gonna be confined to quarters relatively, anyways, and Oriana's gonna be in, so to speak, Lazarus detox for like a bit, then maybe we just go through it, like fast forward through it. Because if you're stuck somewhere, there's not much you can interact with except the building. It's like the guards in the building themselves, which are probably not going to interact with you because that's bad.
Don't give us the opportunity to piss off more people.
It is a bad prison guard that interacts with the prisoners. Anyways, Epstein didn't kill himself. Moving on.
Are we all
Is it Epstein or is it
under lock and key?
I mean, if you guys
Probably
want to go with,
at the very least.
if you guys want to go with Oriana, then yes.
Okay.
If you guys want to just teleport to Vindacia and Oriana just fucks off with Travis, and then you guys have to walk around the city, then sure, you guys are free to do whatever you want because you guys don't know where the Scholastica is. So they have,
They're probably happy to keep it that way.
yeah, they'll have like that sort of deniability protection. Then yeah, you guys can walk around and stuff. But if you guys want to go with Oriana, then yeah, you guys probably be
I mean,
kept under wraps.
what would be the pros of going with her? I don't think there's much we'd be able to do in terms of helping her there. You know what I mean?
What would Oriana want?
Yeah.
Do you want us to come with you?
This is a weird situation of there would be some level of shame in this for her, so probably not. Like this is like next to being like dishonorably discharged in her head. So it's just like, no, I want to just get this handled.
All right, then Sajar would just say the same thing to you that he told Amber. I'm happy to be in the neighborhood if you need help. How we're gonna do that is a different question, but that's what he would say.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At least
That
hang
sounds good to me.
around, sort of. Yeah.
Yeah, like we're not leaving. It's just whether or not we're locked up, basically.
Yeah.
Because I don't. Yeah.
Is there anything anyone is trying to get done in Soulfall of Indesio specifically?
Look into
Not
the
really.
Magnus family a little bit.
That'll be a pretty easy task.
I mean, the only thing I have to do that's not location specific, and I don't know the possibility of this, but is I'm still looking to deal with my tattoo, the Pheromancy. So I'm not sure if that's possible at all there. That'd
It
be the
would
only
be.
thing. I just would look into that as well as
Indesio and Soulfall as a whole has a lot of military tech sort of avenues. Normally you need jurisdiction to get access to to the higher ends of it and stuff like that, but or you're just richer.
I just have to drink Sajar with me.
You guys would probably want to get the bag of holding back Morgan before you send her to the Lazarus pit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
taking that before splitting up. In quotation
Nope,
marks.
she's already gone. Nope, bye.
What a shame.
She ate it. In fact, you have to get it out of her stomach. Oh, she's already on the bus. Bye.
That
The
can be
bullets,
arranged.
by the way, the memory bullets are still in the bag of holding when you go to investigate them. So the Lord Seeker did not take those out.
So then
The
they
memory
didn't disappear.
bullets?
So then they didn't
Anushka.
disappear.
Well,
Oh,
they
right.
disappeared from you.
Yeah, but
Basically,
just-
I think how it was Anushka had them on her person, and then overnight she didn't have them on her person anymore. They were in the bag. The bag was then stolen, so none of us had access to them. Now they're in the
Okay.
bag again, and we have them.
Correct.
okay.
Wait, the bullets.
The
Yes.
memory bullet.
And
Yeah,
the
okay, yeah,
and
yeah.
the
Bullets for
pouch
Cusco.
full of
Cusco's
bullet
bullets.
dust that you collected up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She definitely be wanting that back. I thought that was just gone forever. That's nice.
No,
Okay.
no, that was just them getting pickpocketed in the dead of night by Skavola puppeting Oriana's body.
Oh, bitch.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Xanishka would like those back.
Well, that's
And
me
then
and
we
Crash
get
talk
worried.
about it over the week, and I back out of it and change my plan to something else.
Yeah.
You can, yeah. If
Why
you
does she
wanted to,
want
like,
them though?
if you,
I mean, fair, Garth. If you decide you want something else,
yeah, it would save me
Yeah.
having to do the fast forward sequence through Soulfall.
Yeah, I've written
Being
like,
like-
5 pages of thought process for Oriana. This is great.
Mm-hmm.
For my own clarity then, just so that I know what's going on, what does next session look like? Like what are we
I don't know.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Let me tell you, as a GM, I'm just like, well, I don't know, man. I mean, I guess you guys would still be in Duvros to start with. I just don't think you guys will end in Duvros.
No, probably not. But I'm just more curious as to
You
what
guys
we
will
were.
probably get to talk. You guys get
It
to see Delvik glow up.
Nice. It just sounded like you guys were talking about it, and I was taking my dog out, so I didn't totally hear everything. So I wasn't sure if there was like not a decided, but like an idea of what people were doing that I just didn't hear.
If you guys have any last minute Hail Marys to get Blair, there's that. Lord Slayer Chavoy would talk with you guys.
We could try begging.
Those of us who care.
Yeah, if you don't care, then whatever.
That's
But yeah,
not me. I
Lord
wanna
Slayer
talk to you.
Roland Chavoy would want to talk with you guys. He literally just showed up here because this Lord Seeker's here. Literally the only reason. He has no other
Yeah.
agenda here in town except to accompany his buddy.
yeah, I mean, it would be rude
Oh.
not to talk to him.
Oh
Yeah,
man, you. Nico's one of your captains about to get poached. All right, buddy, let's go. Let's go then. Broland, Lord Seeker Broland, Lord Slayer Broland. My bad. It's raining and Tango's confused by the rain. He's just got the window right now.
Okay, but we'll have a little bit of time to do stuff still and
Yeah, again, you guys we'll probably start session in Dubros. I just don't think we'll end it in there.
Fair enough. I don't plan to.
I think if there's any
because
reason.
I've written it like 15 different times, but I feel like I've written it different almost every time.
Mm.
Okay, so what is that way? Okay. Yeah, no, I've had that.
Give
Oh, that
Vola.
is not how I was spelling it. Hot damn. Okay.
I haven't even tried to spell it. I just call it Teacher Vor.
Why do you hurt
I'm
me?
not kidding. You know why.
I mean, is she wrong?
You know what you've done.
Yeah, that's how you spell Scavola. I mean, if you want, you could have a conversation with Scavola next session. That's also a potentiality. Just let me know what you're thinking, Garth.
Yeah,
Uh,
I like the dot one. How would you pronounce it? Would you pronounce it the same or
No, it's
Scavola?
Scavola.
Okay.
yeah, I think I posted the more Latin way of it.
Yes.
User.
User.
Yeah, and I'm thinking like Delvig glow up. Maybe talking to the Lords. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe you guys won't begin to do. I don't know. We'll see. I think it depends on what. Oh Jesus! Are you good? It's rain.
good?
It's rain out there, buddy. It's the first like rain in like a couple weeks. It's a heavy rain too. It's not even just like a little drizzle. It's like rain.
Nice.
I'm actually very happy with how that trial turned out, even though we failed.
I appreciate it.
I feel a little bad as a player that it failed, but I mean,
Yeah,
like I said, I'd make the same decisions again. I feel like
I'm
no
not
reason.
I like it. I mean, because there's been, like we talked about, I think Garth, Crash, and I did, about Amber's motivations, and I think that's true for a lot of us. Part of the reason why we feel so fragmented, at least to me, is because we all have our own thought ghosts lurking in the back of the head, like, oh yeah, there's that thing that I have to deal with. And we haven't dealt with those. You know, if we did the suicide mission right now, we'd all die. We gotta do the loyalty quest.
Yeah, Mass Effect
I mean,
style.
okay,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're
by
right.
Mass Effect standards, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Well, yeah, I get that.
I
I mean, I
open
did feel a bit guilty at the time, but I feel a bit better now. So, hey ho.
Nah, don't feel guilty. Character development.
It's not like Bora's dead. You guys will maybe see her around still.
She's dead to us.
No, if we
That's not what
can't,
I feel
we
bad
can't
about.
recruit her, we're gonna kill her.
Recruiter
If we
kill.
can't have her, no one can.
No, I think Nina feels more bad because there were like a handful of us that were just like, yes, we want this, and she's like,
Yeah.
guilting herself into being like, oh, this is my fault. I made the choice to, like,
Well,
Yeah,
no,
that's
Not
kind of
not exactly. It
Not
kind of,
exactly.
but not really. Like I said, I feel. I feel
I'm
bad,
not
but
saying
not in a
that's the
sense
right
where I
thought
feel
process, mind
guilty.
you. That's
No, I know,
my
I know.
interpretation.
I feel bad because I'm not guilting myself over it. If that makes sense. I feel bad because some of us wanted that, but I'm not like. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to
You should
explain
feel bad.
it. I don't actually feel
kidding, I'm
bad. I
kidding.
was
You shouldn't
lying-
make
I was
jokes
lying
like
the whole
that.
time,
That's a
actually.
bit much.
Well, a big point, and this is a pretty big thing, of like, if you guys had Verdane with you, 3 people leaving still would have been satisfactory because you guys still would have majority.
Yeah.
Again, Encounter was sort of designed for all 7 of you, but then, god damn it.
Well, and
But
like
again-
Fred is saying, I do kind of like that this has been brought up because now we're getting shit done, or we have at
Well-
least like a
Well,
kick in the
yeah, like the point of it is like why I went so hard in on like whether you guys do or don't get Blair. It's exactly what got brought up by Lord Seeker. Like, how many of you really do care about bringing her, and not just care about bringing her because she's like a walking weapon at current,
Mhm.
but wanting Blair around for Blair's sake and for the sake of betterment, not to
Yeah.
get a like walking weapon because you wouldn't be getting a walking weapon. And that wasn't told to you guys ahead of time. Like, that would have been probably told to you guys after the fact. That you wouldn't be getting Blair with core steel tattoos embedded in her. You'd be getting a Blair who's around, like, 19 years old at time of dowry and all that stuff. So, yeah, so... I'm happy you guys aren't bringing Blair if you guys don't want, as a whole, to bring Blair. Because then, like, it just feels shallow. It's like, why would we bring this NPC? It's just like, because they're cool. Kill stuff real fast.
And not all NPCs will mesh really well with the dynamic of everybody. It's just the nature of it.
Zal being out here being like, you guys got any drip?
Yeah, for example.
I do. Have you not seen my new outfit?
You right, though. You do got the drip, but not this... Like, I guess he sort of is a sort of a Scarlet drip, too, now I think about it. But anyways.
No, it's got more blue
I think
on
that might actually get brought up next session, too. The,
Drug situation?
substance abuse problem.
So now
I was thinking
Alexander
about
may
that.
have the drip, but I have the sizzle.
Damn, that's
smoked
good,
it.
though. That's good, though.
Ooh.
Good one, so Joe. I put this like a hand on his shoulder and ah!
Ow!
Rage of some Andrex. Meanwhile,
I
Kasai's
literally
like, am I
catch
joke
fire.
to you?
Come on.
Yeah, I need to go sift through NPC motivations. Because again, like, I don't think it's a matter of like, Redane's gone, later guys. Like, they like and appreciate and respect you guys, but it's a case of like, what else are they pursuing in their life that would cause them to go otherwise, or double down on their conviction of you guys.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They like us, but to what end?
Yeah. I mean, America's really here for Tolas.
And
Right,
I think
that's
it would
pretty
be
fair.
fair to sort of put that on the table as well. Hear them out. What do they want? How can we facilitate? How can we aid in that?
Right.
Amber being
Invite
like, I'm
them
going to
to the
Cutthroat's
table.
Keep. You guys aren't willing to murder innocent people, I'm out.
Betrayed. So
Alright, well, fuck
betrayed.
Amber, that's-
Really?
that's not- that's
What
not
makes a
good.
person innocent?
Something like
There is the chance that Anushka, you might lose your girlfriend. That's also a potentiality.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, oh well.
The bottom one I sent you, like the most recent one, that's your competition.
Oh fuck.
Well, you know what? Next time, don't date an evil thief, murderer person.
We'll just leave you at the drop of a hat, it seems. No.
Well, that's why well again, Amber's pretty young. She's like 20 flat, right? She's pretty